What's up, you guys? Let's just get into this video on Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, the season premiere, whatever. This is a brand new version of Love and Hip Hop. We already got Love and Hip Hop New York. We got Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Now Mona wants to give us Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. So let's just get into it. This episode focused on 4 storylines, and we didn't see all of the cast members on this first episode. So we're going to start off with the storyline that I want to talk about first. Let's get into the first storyline with April and Omarion. For those of you who may not know who Omarion is, Omarion was a part of the boy band B2K. They came out when I was in the 7th grade, and they had this song called That was their first song. And then they came out with another huge hit called Bump Bump Bump. They had songs like Gots to Be, Girlfriend, Bada Boom, Why I Love You. And I think that's all of their songs. And then, Omarion came out as a solo artist. He had Icebox, he had Touch, he had he had I'm Tryna, he had Speed, and he had a couple of hit songs. And he recently signed with Maybach Music. So we see him and his pregnant girlfriend. They go check up on the baby, and it's pretty clear that there's issues between Omarion's mother Leslie and his girlfriend April. So we get into the situation where April feels like, Omarion's mother is not looking at the situation like it seems like when they were just boyfriend and girlfriend before she got pregnant and moved in together and everything like that, April and Leslie got along. But once Leslie saw April coming closer into the picture and getting all his time and living with him and getting pregnant with his child, I guess she felt like she was about to be replaced. And a lot of mothers sometimes feel like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's not forget about the Chrissy and Jim Jones and Mama Jones situation. You know what I'm saying? Or the Mama D's and the Scrappies and the Erica Dixon situation. Or even the Diamond situation. You know what I'm saying? So that's what that situation was like. But Omarion is very neutral in the situation. He feels like his mother knows that he's not going anywhere and that he knows what April's place is in his heart. But April doesn't see it that way because she feels like Leslie thinks that she's Omarion's woman and she's not his woman. So we get into April and Leslie. April invites Leslie over to the house so they can have a conversation about their issues. And April feels like Omarion was influenced by April. That's what Leslie feels, because Leslie was doing hair for artists like Kirk Franklin and all this stuff, so she was already in the industry. So that might be one of the reasons why Omarion was in the industry as well, because Leslie was a hairstylist for the stars. And when she got sick, Omarion promised to help her out with all the medical bills and everything dealing with her health-related issues because he had the money to do so and she did not. However, when April came in the picture, she said the support started dwindling down and dwindling down, slowing down, to the point where she wasn't getting anything from Omarion. So then she felt like, okay, another bitch then came along, and now, you know what I'm saying, I'm not getting my fair share of the cut. So she felt like April was one of the influences behind that, but April also revealed that she even tried to help pay her medical bills. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, there's a lot of internal issues with that situation right there. So let's get into Omarion talking to Lil Fizz. And they both are, I thought they didn't get along. According to some people that I know personally, they were saying that Lil Fizz and Omarion wouldn't get along. But in this very scene, they seem to be getting along quite well. So they was talking about how people always want to associate them with B2K and how they won't let them have their own identity. And I know how frustrating that could be, but everybody that was from a group or was in a certain situation always going to have a stigma to them. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kelly Rowland will always be known as the second lead vocalist of the group. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody went solo from 3LW like Tori Naughton, even though she's an actress now, she's on Broadway and she does TV shows and all of this shit now, she will always be the little black girl from 3LW that got hit in the head with the chicken at KFC. That's what, I mean, everybody is going to always associate them with that. So with y'all coming from a big boy band like B2K, and then with all the drama surrounding the Raspy situation and the rape allegations and all of that shit, they don't want to be associated with their brand anymore because they're now older and they have kids and now they want to do their own thing now, and they're trying to revive their careers. Even though Omarion has had a slightly decent solo career since B2K. Lil Fizz, on the other hand, he said he dropped the album back in 2006. I never heard a damn song off the CD, but you know, that's neither here nor there. So then Lil Fizz gets to talking to Omarion about his situation with his baby mama Moniece. And you know, Omarion says that when he sees Moniece out in public, she's really, really cool. Like he doesn't see that person that Lil Fizz talks about, but Lil Fizz says that's the person that she brings off at the beginning. Like, she'll let you think that she a cool ass bitch, but in all reality, she a crazy ass bitch, to the point where he had to get a restraining order against her ass. So now they were fighting for custody. Now he has full custody of the kid. He had full custody of the kid temporarily. Now they were both awarded joint custody, but now he still, you know what I'm saying, he still has the kid full time right now. And that's because Moniece doesn't have a stable place to live at. So we get into Moniece, and she talks to Ray J's assistant Morgan, who sounds like a man, who sounds like she needs to be on the Bad Girls Club instead of Love and Hip Hop or whatever. She talks to her, and she feels like, you know, she's trying to be mature about the situation. She wants, you know, to be able to talk to Lil Fizz due to the fact that they do have a kid together. And she wants to be able to have that certain bond with Lil Fizz, so to speak, and have that certain common ground, if you will, because they do have a kid together. So it wouldn't make sense for them not to try to get along for the sake of their child. And nobody want to have that kid grow up in a household when they got in a single parent household and they can't see their parents get along. You know what I'm saying? So that's what she wants. So Lil Fizz has been ignoring all her phone calls, so she pops up on him at the studio. And Lil Fizz automatically gives her attitude. And I will say that I really do like Moniece. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have a problem with Moniece right now. I do think that she look like she's a nice girl that will pop off when you need her to pop off. So you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. But she tried to talk to Lil Fizz, you know what I'm saying, respectfully, and he was being hostile with her from the very beginning, and she was trying to be mature about the situation. So I was here for Moniece on there. I really didn't like Lil Fizz's attitude towards her, to be quite honest, because he didn't have no right to give her no motherfucking attitude. She was coming there to talk to him about the situation with him and the kid, and then, you know, you already have been ignoring her when all she been trying to do is call you to see about y'all's son. So why the fuck won't you grant her that wish? You know what I'm saying? Like, she's trying to see about her kid, and you won't allow her to do that because you mad. Because you still mad about what the fuck happened in the past. She says, she made a good point to say, whether we're together or not, and no matter how you feel about me, we still have a kid, and we're gonna be banded together till we both fall 6 feet under. And until that point, we need to learn how to get along as parents and be there for our son. That's pretty much what she said, and that's the God to honest truth. And she walked out of that studio, and she said that Lil Fizz was being very disrespectful, and they both know how it goes when she's being disrespected. Hands are being thrown, and she walked the fuck out, and Lil Fizz was still being a little bitch about it. So, nah, Lil Fizz, I wasn't feeling you on that one right there. So, we get into Soulja Boy Tell 'Em. We get into Soulja Boy and his new girlfriend, Nia Riley, who is, everybody knows who Soulja Boy is. You know, we all know him for that whack ass Crank That Soulja Boy and Pretty Boy swag and all of that, and her booty got swag and all that shit that he does. Nia Riley is the daughter of super producer Teddy Riley, who made hit records for he was a part of Blackstreet. He was a part of you know, the supergroup Guy. You know, Teddy Riley is pretty much the founder of the New Jack Swing. So she is the daughter of somebody that's considered a legend in the urban music world, if you ask me. So they go to this little party, and you know, Soulja Boy introduces Nia to the crowd. Right. So anyway, getting off that, we find out that Nia and Soulja Boy are moving in together when Nia's moving into Soulja Boy's house. And Nia makes the statement to say that she's known Soulja Boy for 9 years. I don't see how you've known him for 9 years when he was with Diamond for a couple of years, and then, you know, we didn't know anything. But she said nobody knows about their relationship. But I don't know if y'all just put together for the show or what, because Soulja Boy was just on Sisterhood of Hip Hop all over Diamond talking about how fine and sexy she is. So I don't know what the fuck y'all got going on, but whatever. And she wants Soulja Boy to stop living that life, and it's revealed that Nia has a child from a previous relationship, And she just wants Soulja Boy to stop living that life for the sake of her and her child. If she wants her and her child, if he wants her to be in his life, he has to accept the fact that she's a package deal and she got a child right along in the situation. So I applaud her for that. Like, if you want to be with me, you got to take me and my child. So into the situation, you got to learn how to stop living that life with these hoes and shit. So last but not least, the storyline that's pretty much going to be the main storyline of the whole season. Let's get into Teairra Mari. Now, if you don't know who Teairra Mari is musically, Teairra Mari came out in 2005, and she had a big hit single with the song called "Is There Any Boys Around That Know How to Make a Girl Feel? They wanna make a girl feel, make her feel good. All I wanna know is there any boys around that know how to make a girl feel? They wanna make a girl feel, make her feel good. Yes, I gotta know." Yeah, you know that song. She had that song. She had the song called "I Ain't Had No Daddy Around When I Was Growing Up." Then she also came out like 4 years ago with another song with Soulja Boy and Gucci Mane called "I Got Myself a Sponsor." Well, it's actually called Sponsor, but you know, everybody knows it as "I Got Myself a Sponsor." She was once on Rockefeller Records. She got kicked off in favor of Rihanna, and now she's been in the music business. She's been struggling for the last 3 years to put out an album. She's only released one, which was called Rockefeller Presents Teairra Mari. That came out in 2005. She sold a decent amount of copies. She had the chance to score one top 40 pop hit with "Make Her Feel Good," and she had some mild success with "Sponsor" when she came back out in 2010. She was with Warner Brothers Records, then she left that record label, and now she's signed with Rico Love. So hopefully she takes this, because Teairra Mari is really talented, and I hope that she takes this and she becomes the K Michelle of this franchise of Love and Hip Hop, and do something with the platform, because people are already raving about Teairra Mari being on this show. So she just might be a fan favorite like Kay was. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't know about her musically, just remember her being on the second season of Love and Hip Hop New York, and she was Emily's friend on that show. So, you know, you've seen Teairra Mari around. She's just not really just a plain out of nobody, but to, you know, to most people she is nobody. You know? So Teairra Mari talks to her friend girl Hazel, who claims to be this raptress of the West Coast. I never heard not one song by her, but okay. So apparently her and Teairra Mari are roommates, and she's Teairra Mari's friend, and they talk about the situation with Teairra Mari and Ray J and everything that's going on with that. And you know, she said, "Well, you already know what's going on. You already know what me and Ray has been going through or whatever." So, you know, it's pretty clear to me that she's heard it all before. She's seen all this shit before. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. So, you know, Teairra Mari has been with Ray J on and off for the past 8 or 9 years, and they haven't been talking for 8 months, and she's still, you know, dealing with the situation. She's still hurt by the situation, you know what I'm saying? And it's real crazy, because most people would think that she would be getting over it, but she's not. She even got the man's name tattooed on her, so they've been together for almost a decade on and off, so you can't just turn love like that off. Then she had to find out about the next bitch in pictures and on blogs and everything like that. So, you know, Ray J is about to throw this RayJ.com party, and he tells Morgan about it, and he wants to invite Teairra Mari. Morgan doesn't want Teairra Mari to be there because apparently Teairra Mari tried to attack her in the past, and she don't want to have no parts of that shenanigans, so she don't want to deal with Teairra Mari, period. She don't think she need to be there, but Ray J wants her to be there because he still got love for her. Teairra Mari and Ray J talk, and she pretty much, you know, cries and lets him know how she really feels about what they've been dealing with in the situation at hand. She lets him know that. And, you know, he still wants them to be friends, but Teairra feels like, how the fuck can you be friends with me and you got this new bitch on your arm and I got to see this bitch? But he was saying, I'm not asking you to go to the fair, to the fucking fair, or to the damn club with me. I'm just saying, let's just be cool. You know what I'm saying? I kind of feel what he's saying. You know what I mean? Let's just be cool. Let's just get it on out the way. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, she started to go off, and she really doesn't want to hear about the situation with him and his new girlfriend, and his new girlfriend living with her. She don't want to hear that. And who wants to hear that? When you still in love with somebody, you don't want to hear about that shit. So I get what she's saying. I honestly do. I've been there. I don't even like to hear about my ex with his new boyfriend on whatever you want to call it. I never want to hear about that. So, or never even want to see it, to be quite honest. So I get what she's saying. I honestly do. It's not about you wanting somebody back. It's just being hurt and knowing how their relationship came to be or whatever, it is still hurtful. So we get into Ray J's party, and Teairra comes in with Hazel E, and Ray J is there with Princess and Morgan. And so soon as Teairra comes in, Ray J greets Teairra and everything like that. And, you know, that's when Princess sees Teairra, and Ray J tells them that Teairra is there. So that's when Princess pulls out her phone, and apparently she's been in Teairra's stuff and took pictures. And I remember Princess posting pictures of, you know, the coochie creams and shit on Instagram and all of that when her and Teairra went to it. So as Teairra and Ray J are talking, that's when Princess brings her ass over. Like, I don't really get it. That had nothing to do with Princess. So I don't even know why she brought her ass over there, taking pictures, you know, putting shit, you know, like, showing her shit, coming over there talking about her coochie creams. Like, what's wrong with a bitch having coochie creams so her coochie could be right? You know what I'm saying? So you coming in being messy, and that's when Teairra threw the drink at her. And I must say that I'm feeling Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. I mean, it wasn't the most drama-filled episode, but like I told Justin last night via text messages, reintroductions are always slightly boring, and you're just trying to warm up to it, especially in a new series like this. So I'm going to give it a chance. We're going to see what it's about. Follow me on Twitter at www.twitter.com/Mr_still standing without the G. My Instagram is rebellious_Scotty, and my Facebook fan page is Team Scotty. So I'm out of here, you guys. Peace.